8.
You're watching Experience Comic Culture and Sales. Streaming live daily to Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and Twitter.
2, 1.
Oh my gosh, guys, we've got the craziest show today. First off, I'm going to tell you, this might be not safe for work. We're going to try to run clean, as the comedians say. But with today's guest, it's going to be difficult. And you guys know, even with me, sometimes I get a little close and it's tough. But this Chuck will try not to say an F. So, gonna be good. We have an absolutely hilarious, awesome guest today, guys. By the way, if you're here, please like, share, show off the program. That's how this all works. But one of my, honestly, this guy, we've only been hanging out a couple years now, but he's quickly become just an amazing friend and such a great dude, mentor and everything. And he and I love to go live. We actually have a show that I will talk about later coming up next week that we're going to do together. But he's an amazing writer, has been for more than 20 years. Yes, ladies, he is that old. And he's also a comedian. So you know what? Right after this, we're going to be talking to the man himself, Raven Gregory. That's right, folks. I will see you right after this.
You'll make this rather snappy, won't you? I have some very heavy thinking to do before 10 o'clock.
Raven, what's up, my dude?
Before we start this, I just want to say, I don't know what kind of place you guys are running around here where I have to neuter myself and the words that come out of my mouth, but I'm going to do my best because I love Chuck that much. But I swear, if you just go and listen to this podcast or whatever stream when this thing is all over and just fill in random curse words in an intro about 10 seconds, that's how it should sound.
Yes. Well, and you and I have spoken before. They can always go and listen to any of the curse-laden rants that we've been on together.
They're all on there. It's all on the internet forever. You can't erase it. Dude,
it's good freaking times, man.
All these people watching and whatnot. Man, I've missed you, Chuck. How you been, man? Like, hugs, all of that. Like, oh, this has been a long time coming, man.
It has, dude. Honestly, man, you are just such a good dude to me. Like, I feel like you and we're sharing. I'm being a little more personal, but we're both sharing like some big stuff in our life and trying to move forward and dealing with demons and being very open about it. And I love that. I love watching you and everything you're doing right now, man. And this is going to sound messed up, but I love you for your failures because you step up and you go, man, I screwed it again, but I'm back at the bottom of the hill and I'm climbing again. And I love, I hope this isn't too much to bring up, but I hate seeing the 24-hour chip, and yet I like seeing the 24-hour chip because it's your way of saying, yep, I screwed the pooch, but I'm back at it. I'm fighting again, and I really love and respect that about you. Are you frozen, or are you just not responding?
That is a damn good freeze frame right there. It's just like there's a lot of meaning in that expression. He's very skeptical of you.
He should be.
Yeah. If you could text him, oh, there it goes. Well, okay. So, Chuck, how are you?
I'm good, man. I'm good.
There it goes.
We got him back.
Okay, I'm sorry. As you were like sharing this heartfelt, endearing, freaking personal, like just letting me know how much my failures in the 24-hour chip. And the whole time you're talking about me sharing, I keep on thinking you're like, you love everything I'm sharing. You never once mentioned my nipples. You never once mentioned me in my tidy whities. Do you love when I share the tidy whities?
I mean,
banana in the pants. Like when I put the banana in the pants. Do you love that too? I share that to make you guys happy.
You know what? I would almost say that you overshare, but not for me because I love it. I'm a big nip slip fan, and you know what? I don't mind a good banana now and then either. Actually, you know what? I love that you'll do your mirror pictures, and we'll see like just above the old junk, and then you'll show off your skinny body and all the damn hard work you've done, and then we also see those great affirmations that you put on your mirror. And I love, like, dude, I love all of that. I love what you're doing, and of course, all of that comes into where your life's at right now, because you got two kind of concurrent things happening that all go into writing, and that is you're an up and coming comedian.
No, you know, like the things that go back in both of them, smoking weed.
See, and that is why I said NSFW. Love you guys.
Wait, I'm sorry for the studio audience out there. If smoking weed goes against your sensibilities, I apologize, but I will still smoke my weed.
Well, and I mean, he's in Arizona. It's legal. I'm in Texas. It's not, so I won't be touching it, folks. Don't worry. Not that you can see. But yeah, man, dude, you're writing Wonderland right now. This is the last one, right?
In my head, this is a story I've been wanting to do. I've pitched them this story for about 10 years. And it finally, you know, their schedule aligned. My crazy, insane brain actually allowed me to do this through a relapse. Because one of the issues I relapsed during. So it's like,
oh yeah.
Normally when I relapse, I have to go to a psych ward, or I have to go to detox, or I have to like lock myself in a room for 30 days. Like when I relapse on alcohol, my brain goes bad. It goes nummy. And this whole experience has been wonderful. Just working with Zenoscope and them letting me do this story I've been wanting to tell. And like it coincides with everything that's going on in my life right now in a crazy universal type way fashion. Like just the idea of time and how we look at ourselves and how we have this regret that just haunts us, and overcoming that and figuring all this stuff out and just playing with, you know, the growth of a character in a very visual way is one of the most appealing things I've ever got to do in a story. But I will say
I'm having such a good time with this. Yeah, folks, this looks like it might happen a little bit off and on. That's okay. We're having fun with our boy Raven.
Yeah,
he'll get knocked out.
I think the camera is trying to get into the act because it is selecting very specific images to freeze on.
They're very good, yeah. Yeah. And actually, like, usually if it's me, it's going to be like I'll be like, and it's just like very, just terrible. But his moments, yeah, the camera's picking really good moments to be like, now we're done. You look good. This is the best you're going to look.
Okay, I'm back. Did we hear the part about what story I would never write again?
No, say that part.
I will never in my life ever write a time travel, alternate reality, quasi reboot, relaunch, new series that's new reader friendly ever again.
Is that what this new Wonderland is?
Dude, there's okay. I can't spoil it without ruining it for you. But it's for new readers. It's for readers who aren't like really familiar with the whole entire series. We're setting it up for something big, but also it's like written for the heads, the big fans of Wonderland who have followed it from the beginning.
Yeah,
there's so many elements of it, and the last book we put out was this one actually.
Sweet.
The last Wonderland annual, Kaylee gets to kind of do It's a Wonderful Life, a retake on her life. What would her life be without Wonderland? And it causes an alternate reality to form because of her actions, because of what happens. And that reality is still there. Throw time travel in that shit, you're in for some interesting, and Wonderland, you're in for some interesting stuff. But as a writer, I didn't realize how many moving parts there are, Chuck.
Oh, dude.
Like, we write our stories and stuff, but when you're like writing a crossover or you're writing something that deals with massive continuity, but it has to be handled in such a fashion that new readers can still understand, you're like juggling with every body part you have. Yeah. Especially my favorite body part. Yeah.
That image is in my head.
Ladies, I be in the shower doing shower Kegels. I know I'm allowed to say Kegels on this thing because that's
you can absolutely say Kegels. Yeah,
but that's how I'm juggling. I'm working every body part.
There we go. And you know what, guys? If you want to see this and more, definitely check out his Facebook, Raven Gregory on Facebook. You will see everything and then some. Yes, Steve Vendetta. He juggles with his spleen. That's the right one. That's the right body part. Okay, so I'm excited about talking to you. I love just talking to you anyways. But one thing I wanted to get into that I think a lot of the fans will be interested in, and screw them, me too. You're an up-and-coming comedian. You've been doing it, what, for a year or two now?
A year and some change.
Okay. So what is the headspace like when you have to go from one to the other? Like, is it easy to go from writing a set to writing a script? Or do you have to really like kind of segment stuff?
It's I want to say it's really difficult, but it's also really easy. It's hard to describe because, like, okay, so I'm on a deadline right now. I'm on a deadline writing the last part of Wonderland Child of Madness, part 3. The final part of this story I've been waiting to tell for 10 years. I'm writing the last thing right now. Like, if I never write Wonderland again after this, they have allowed me to tell my story and just send it off exactly how it was always meant to go. And but I have shows like in the industry we're in, after you finish a project, there's a certain period in time before you're paid. So like the comedy is the stuff that pays me like right away. So I have to like go and do these shows and do these gigs. And as I'm sitting there like writing this script, I'm like, oh, now I got to switch over and get ready to do this set. Now I got to go over my routine. In like in less than an hour, I have a show at 2 hours. I have a show at Stir Crazy Comedy Club here in Arizona, one of my favorite freaking clubs in the world, where I get to curse at leisure with no restrictions at all and talk about things that are not supposed to be spoken out loud, I guess, because I say them a lot. And they have between their legs.
He is hilarious, and it's fun to watch.
That you guys make all the life. You make all of this. All this bad in the world came from what came between your legs. Look at Chuck. He came from between somebody's legs. You made that. All of you.
Yeah.
But
I mean, we all know that I should have been swallowed, but it's
wild.
Good that I'm here.
It's wild because like you have an idea. You have a sense. I'm sure a lot of people out there have the idea in the sense of like the mental aspect of this thing. Yeah. You sit there and the idea of switching over from one thing to another, there's almost an anxiety to it, like almost a panic attack. But when it's like, you don't got no choice, you're switching now. It's easy. You know what I mean? It's like, writing is so hard. It's the hardest thing in the world until you actually sit down and do it. And then it's easy. It's still hard, but the hard is sitting down and saying, okay, blank page, you're not going to win. You know what I mean?
Yeah. what would you say is easier? Going up on stage and failing, like just you bombed, or sending in a script and hearing nothing back?
Oh, that shit don't bother me no more.
Oh no. Which one? Like neither of it bothers you, or? Uh-oh. He did it again. Oh my gosh, his camera does pick the perfect times. And JD's in the bathroom, so it's literally just me. Oh, this is hilarious. Oh, guys. Isn't it nice, though, for those of you guys who regularly watch the show, that this time it's not my fault? How many times has my sound cut out? Has my video come out? Any number of things happen. And this time it's not me. Chucky is on top of it. It's a freaking dude. We're coming up to Friday the 13th. It's crazy, but somehow I'm making this happen. I've always preferred to do improv comedy. Frees up the brain and time to do so many other things. He's Andy commenting. Yeah, I agree, Steve. He probably is. Yeah, man. Let me see what's going on here. Okay. Raven's back, but our producer's not, so he can't come in yet. But don't worry, Raven. You'll be in a minute when JD gets back. You know what? Actually, that's funny because Mojo, I started as an improvist too. That was my thing. So I totally feel you. It was a perfect face to freeze on. He was, and now I don't even freaking know what question I asked. But yeah, no, I agree. Oh, there he is. And now you're just doing that to screw.
I totally forgot what we were talking about.
Too bad.
It was gonna be a great fucking. Oh, excuse my language. It was gonna be a great story. Does anybody know what we were talking about out there? Is anybody paying attention to this high individual and this not high individual over here?
I'm not smoking, and I still don't know.
Yeah, like anybody, you get a free comic. I will give you a signed copy of $100 comic right now to the first person who can remind us of what we were talking about. At least the story I was going to tell. You're on. First come, first serve.
All right, guys, you heard it, man. That's a giveaway right there.
First person who can remember. Oh, did I break something? Hold on, break nothing.
He probably broke something. I hope he freezes like that now, because then we won't know. We'll think he's just searching for a long period of time.
Here we go. First person who can remind me of what we were talking about and where that story leads to will get this.
That's awesome. Mojo,
you won it. Whoever said that just won it. Oh, check this out. So here's the real shit. Okay, hopefully the screen doesn't freeze because I've been waiting to say this my whole life. So as writers and public individuals, we have to what's the word? We have to
take criticism.
We have to appear humble. We can't appear arrogant and shit. You know, excuse the language. Nah, I'm dope. I have done this for 20 years. I know if I turn in something that sucks. And if I turn in something that sucks and I don't hear nothing back, I'm like, well, it just sucked. But most of the time I send something in and I'm like, oh my God, I forgot how amazing I am.
Yeah.
And somebody will give me notes and I'll be like, oh, they make a really good point, but I'm still amazing. You know, like I like comedy, I may not be sure of, but the thing for me with writing, it has nothing to do with how good the story is for anyone else. Mm-hmm. All it has to do with is how good the story is for me.
Yeah. If
I feel the story, regardless of what story I'm writing, if
all right. So while he disappears again, Mojo, you won it. You were the first one to come back in. So if he's serious about that $100 comic, Mojo, it's yours. I will ask him when he comes back in, and he'll only be here for a short while because we're pretty much done for the time with him anyways. Oh, guys, again, I'm so excited that accidents are happening and it's not me.
I think YouTube was like preemptively, just like they knew him and they were like, he's gonna swear.
Nope.
It's just preemptive attack.
Oh, I'm such a huge fan. Oh, I love this so much.
All I know is later on today, I'm going to rewatch this and just enjoy watching myself cut in and out and seeing the results of this.
Well, and homie,
I have no idea what I was saying.
You got to check out the trivia that I wrote too, because it's all tailored around you, man. It's all tailored around you, comedians, all sorts of stuff. Wonderland, you're going to love it. So yeah, come back in when you get home after you kill it tonight at Stir Crazy, because we know you're gonna. When you come back, check this bad boy out. It'll be up on YouTube, and I'll send you the link, and you can see all the great trivia I made for you and enjoy your cutouts. So while we still have you, while you're not gone yet, can you tell people, first off, where can they find your books? Because you've got a book coming out right now. What do they got to be ordering at their local comic shop? Are you for real?
Nah, I'm just fucking with you.
yes. That was wonderful. That was perfect.
I apologize for that one, ladies and
No,
gentlemen.
that was perfect. That was great.
No, on the 25th of October, the new Wonderland annual comes out. We got a story for you guys, all you Kaylee heads, man. Oh, this is a Wonderland like you ain't ever seen it before. On the 25th, comic book stores everywhere. If you're looking for any of my books, they're all available on Amazon. Zenoscope is actually doing a moving sale special right now. Most of the creator-owned books I've written over there, they're all on sale for $5. Like $20 books, $30 books for $5. It's insane.
Dude.
That's how much they want to get rid of stuff before they move, so they don't have to carry that shit.
Because that's tough. I feel you. I'm a lazy bastard myself.
A lot of shit. You live in boxes. You can move them. So yeah, go check out any of the fine written material by the person named right there. This name right here.
Raven Gregory. The Raven Gregory. All right, Rave. Before you end up heading out, what's our prize for our trivia winner tonight? Besides dick pics.
Well, the winner of tonight's contest is going to receive. He's
like, there's got to be something. Are you still giving that one book away to the guy who? Oh
yeah. Just tell him to hit me up.
Okay, I'll get you the address.
Yeah. See, what I'm weighing right now, ladies and gentlemen, is the price of shipping something that's a print, which is beautiful, that I think you guys would love, versus an exclusive comic. What did Pat offer up last time? I gotta at least outdo him.
He offered the first graphic novel of Destiny New York.
First graphic novel.
The first trade.
The first trade?
Yeah.
Oh, that's baby shit. Hold up.
Nah.
Okay. Can I cut this PG-13 for a second?
Quick second. Yeah, okay.
Quick second. Fuck Pat Chan. That motherfucker ain't showing me up. Okay. I'm going to give you guys some dope-ass shit. I'm going to give you some real shit. Whoever wins the contest, what's the contest? Remind me what this contest is.
I'm doing trivia. Whoever gets the most points wins.
All right. Whoever gets the most points.
By the way, guys, if my show's canceled, I love you. It's been so good doing this. I've had a great time. And Mojo, if you have a hard time doing the registration, look for Chuck Pineau on Facebook. You can send me your information, and I will make sure that your prizes get to you. So hit me up. Phil Ailing's in the house. Rayla, my good buddy Rayla's in the house. Yeah. Hit me up with your address and stuff, Mojo, and I'll make sure that you get your stuff on Facebook. You can also track me down on Twitter at Chucky Pin, wherever you do it. I bet you it's gonna freeze again. Oh my goodness. Oh, this is hilarious. You know what? I bet you he's now like out there making dinner or something. There he is. Oh my gosh.
So the winner of the contest tonight will not only also receive a $100 comic that I actually only sell for $40, but You could sell it for $100. You probably won't get $100, but we're gonna call it a $100 comic because that's how I roll. And a Mike DeBalfo print.
Woo!
Another Mike DeBalfo print.
Oh.
Is that a third? Well, no, that's an Elias. That's an Elias print. Elias print. Just so I could be like, look at him. Pat still can't hold a candle to me.
Guys, Pat Shand, Tiny, Raven Gregory Big.
I love him. I think he's an amazing individual, and I'm sure his penis doesn't look weird.
That's very sweet, and we're so glad that you were willing to lie to us. Raven, I love you, brother. Guys, come check out Raven. If you're in the Phoenix area, go to Stir Crazies, check him out because he's always hilarious. I've watched his stuff on YouTube. He is hilarious. But also, Raven and I, this Monday, we're going to be doing a great show on mental health. There will be tons of swear words and also lots and lots of blunt, honest truths. So it's going to be amazing. We would love to see you guys there. Rave, thank you so much for coming out, homie.
Oh, and if anybody wants to follow me, there's a YouTube page with all types of nonsense. It's my own personal YouTube page, Raven Gregory, something. I don't know. It's up there. Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. Just type in the name. Make up some more social media, Chucks, and like just put my name at the end of it. And like
he's on Wickaboo and he's on Philitop and all that stuff.
What's the Trump one? Social Truth?
Red Space, I don't know.
Hey, I'm on the truth. I'm on Trump's truth shit too. So just so you know, my nonsense is fucking everywhere. I love you.
I love you, buddy.
Apologize for the cursing.
We're good, homie. I warned him. Thank you so much, Rave. I will see all of you guys for some awesome trivia right after this.
Did you know that every Experience show, including some exclusive content, streams on Twitch? Check it out, twitch.tv/the_EXP. Or just scan that QR code.
You just finished the last episode of your favorite new show, and you just have to talk about it. But all your friends are ghosting you because of that incident last week at the buffet. Oh, you know the one. What you did to that chowder. Ugh. Keeps me up at night. So what do? Join writer Dan Wickline as he breaks down all your favorite pop culture media. Whether it's a review of the latest nerdy TV show or a dive back into the history of your favorite comic characters, Dan's ready to discuss all the hottest topics live. Join the conversation as Dan live streams Tuesday through Thursday at 5 Eastern, 2 Pacific on Twitch, Twitter, YouTube, and Facebook. The Dan Wickline Show on The Experience, comic culture and sales. There's something for every imagination at your local comic shop. Visit comicshoplocator.com to find a store near you.
According to a statistic that I just made up, people spend 4 hours a day changing the television channel. People who watch The Experience don't do that. Save yourself a ton of time by tuning into The Experience and enjoying our new original programming 7 days a week. And then tell your friends. Think about the money they could save on batteries in the remote alone just by tuning into The Experience. Find out more by scanning the QR code below.
You make this rather snappy, won't you? I have some very heavy thinking to do before 10 o'clock.
You know what? Guys, those of you who are regulars, you know that I'll end my show saying, my name is Chuck and I give an F. And if someone has already taken our swear word in that episode, I don't say that. Well, because of this episode, I'm pretty sure I can't say it for the rest of the year. So it was good while it lasted. but seriously, awesome. Always great having Raven on. He really is a great personality. And those books are going to be awesome for you guys to have. So, Mojo, thank you for hitting me up. I saw that. I appreciate it. All the rest, you guys, we're playing for the one prize today. I mean, the one prize packet. So let's do it. You guys know how this goes. 3 points for first place, 2 points for second. Person who has the most after all the questions wins. We have no Wendy today. Wendy's out working. I know it's sad. So it's just going to be me. So you're going to have to give me, a little bit of love. Jay says, stopping by to drop me a like and say what's up. Yeah, everybody, drop a like, share, show everything off. You know how it is. Danger expletive quota exceeded. Indeed, Steve. More than exceeded. We're on meltdown at this point, I'm pretty sure. But you know what? We're having a great frickin' time. So you know what? Let's just get straight on to the trivia. Question number 1. We're going to go with this. When Lewis Carroll wrote Alice in Wonderland, some of the titles that he came up with were, some of those titles mentioned 3 different fantastical creatures. What were one of those fantastical creatures? Thank you, Lyle. Much love to you too, my Canadian homie, my fellow Canadian homie. So yeah, all you have to do is name one of those creatures, and you will have the correct answer. When I say fantastic, I mean like maybe like a D&D creature, not a Jabberwocky. So and these creatures may not have even been in Alice in Wonderland. So it's not the Jabberwocky, it's not the White Rabbit. These are regular creatures that are found in normal fantasy novels. So that's why it's very weird. Unicorn, great answer. No, but you're on the right track now, Steve. In fact, some people might even consider some of them playable races if they were to play something like D&D. Hopefully that helps too. And let me make sure I've got everyone here. We've got Stevie B. We've got Vendetta. Not Cyclops. We've got Rayla. No, Druid's a class. Oh, okay. I do have one correct answer. Okay. Yep, I do have one correct answer. I just want to make sure I'm doing this right. That's right. So my man Mojo got it first, and then Rayla got it second. Fairies. Fairies was one of those. So Rayla got the 2. Mojo got the 3. Everybody else got a point. That's right, gang. The 3 ones, Yetis, dragons, orcs, dude, all great answers. So the 3 were gnomes, elves, and fairies. So nicely done, everybody. Way to go. Cool. Question number 2. And that was weird. Like it's like Alice in the Land of the Elves and Alice in Her Hour with Fairies and stuff like that. It was very weird names. Who was the first black host of Saturday Night Live? Describes my neighborhood. Nicely done, Lyle. You know what? Lyle gets a point because I freaking love that dude. Yeah, who was the first? Not Eddie Murphy. Eddie Murphy was actually he was in the original cast, so not a host. This is, and just so you're aware, he was a black stand-up comedian, really good dude. Cicely Tyson, nope. George Carlin was the first host, but not the first black host. Rayla, good answer. Yeah, not Murphy. Nope. Jeez, I mean, not Bill Cosby. No, everyone stayed awake the whole time. Ooh. I mean, dude, he's done so many great movies. You know what? Not Flip Wilson. His name shortened is a word that I'm not allowed to say. Okay, Mojo knows what's up. Mojo's making the point, and it looks like Stevie B's right behind. Yep. That's right, gang. You did finally find it. Richard Pryor. So that is 3 points again for Mojo. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep. And 2 points for my man Stevie B, and then a point for everybody else. Nicely done, folks. Mojo, you're off to a very good start. So if that's what you're trying, well, and you're gonna try to get 2 of those books, you should send one of them off to somebody else. All right. Question number 2. You know what? Speaking of Cosby, because you guys did mention him, which 2000s Disney star got their start on the Cosby Show? And do I even need to give you guys a clue to this one? I mean, our guest is a great clue. But do I have to give you a clue? I shouldn't have to. Yeah, okay, yeah. Right away. Nicely done. Right away, Rayla's in there with the 3 points. Stephen Detter right behind with the 2. That's right. So Raven. Andrew Dice Clay. All right, Lyle, you're getting your 2 points because that's hilarious. Mojo took a bathroom break. So this time Rayla gets the 3. And Stephen Detta gets the 2. And then everybody else gets a point. Mojo, Lyle. Nicely done. Yeah, that's right. Raven Simone in the house. That is definitely her. That's so Raven. Great. Guys, you guys are doing really good tonight. Holy crap. Question 4. What comedian raised in Arizona is the host of the new game show Snake Oil? Mojo says he's trying not to break the seal on all the Corona. I mean, yeah, that's tough, dude. I feel you there. And man, now I really want a Corona. But yeah, what comedian raised in Arizona is the host of the new game show Snake Oil? If it helps, they also were a cast member of Saturday Night Live. Oh my gosh. Holy crap, Rayla. You're a freaking machine today. Guys, wow. Just flying in. So Rayla gets her 3 points. Mojo comes in with 2. And then everybody, oh my gosh, everybody else. Yep. Stevie B gets 1. Vendetta gets 1. My man Lyle gets 1. Dude. This is, and I usually don't get to see how close the scores are because Wendy's over there and she might tell me like the first 3 people, but you guys are close. This is a fight. You guys are scrapping for this better than Pat Shan prize package. Okay, here's a tough one. What decade did the first liposuction occur in? What decade did the first liposuction occur in? It actually started in France. It wasn't popularized in America until the 1980s. 1970, no, 50s, 40s, earlier than all that, guys. The doctor who invented it in France did it a bunch, and then nicely done, Mojo, and then one of his models got gangrene, so he had to stop. And then that's when it came back in like it started in the 70s and got really big in the 80s. So Mojo gets it first, and then right behind was Steve Vendetta with 1920s. So Mojo 1, 2, 3, Vendetta 1, 2, and then everybody else gets a point. Damn, guys, this is good. This is looking real good. 1920s. And by the way, thank you guys so much. You guys are you're doing great, and you're allowing me to keep up somehow. I'm gonna do one more question, I think, before we take a break because I could use a drink. I'm getting thirsty. Number 6. The fastest. See, Raven has gotten into running. He's lost an awful lot of weight, which I'm very proud of my man Raven for. So the fastest coast-to-coast run in the USA took how many days? And I will get the person who is closest, like basically to the closest, we'll say tens, if you can pull that off. I'm gonna take a quick drink. I'm watching you guys. One. No, they did not do it in one day. Rayla, 50 is a lot closer. 28 higher than 28, lower than 50. How's that? But good answers, guys. I mean, obviously he took breaks and stuff, but yeah, he's called like an ultra marathoner or something. And yeah. So faster. Negative 5.2. Yeah. Nicely done, JD. Okay, so Stevie B came in with 40 first, and then Lyle with 47. So I'm gonna give it is 42. But I said to the nearest 10, so I'm gonna give Stevie B the 3 points. He did answer first, and then Lyle the 2 points. So Stevie B, my man, 3 points. Lyle gets 2, and then everybody else gets a point. Ray Vendetta. Yes. All right, cool. 42. Yeah, that's right. 42 days. That's the answer. It is the answer to that. See, JD knows what's up. All right, guys. Yeah, it's 42 days, 12 hours. I don't remember how many minutes, but absolutely insane. I would have stopped before the planning stage myself. But you know what, man? We've got that awesome Raven Gregory Wonderland. Well, yeah, Wonderland prize packet. It's going to be absolutely awesome. You guys are going to love it. Winner will be announced after this break.
Did you know that every experience show, including some exclusive content, streams on Twitch? Check it out. Twitch.tv/the_EXP. Or just scan that QR code.
To be continued. 3 little words that hold the secret to the next great story. 3 words that will thrill you, confound you, give life to new possibilities. Every variation of To Be Continued is a promise. A promise of adventure. A promise of excitement. A promise of unseen wonders and unexplored worlds. A promise that every issue you read makes you a part of a never-ending journey. And behind every page, there will be an unopened door waiting for you. This story to be continued at your local comic book shop. Visit comicshoplocator.com today.
You know how when you go to Comic-Con, after Comic-Con, you go to the hotel bar, and there's a whole bunch of people playing music and dancing, and you've got Pikachu and Lara Croft Tomb Raider doing the cha-cha slide just down from Deadpool and Batman and Wonder Woman? That's every Saturday night over on the Experience Twitch channel. Join Taji Beats for the EXP Dance Party, exclusively on Twitch, twitch.tv/the_EXP.
Make this rather snappy, won't you? I have some very heavy thinking to do before 10 o'clock.
Dude, that last commercial was frickin' nightmare fuel. Whoever wrote that, holy crap. Nicely done. All right, we're back. Raven Gregory has that amazing package. He didn't say what issue it was, but He has an amazing single issue of what I assume is welcome to my nightmare. Yeah, indeed. What I assume is a Wonderland book, but it could be anything. Also, guys, go check out his stuff, his Wonderland stuff at Xenoscope. Get it from your local comic shop. It's Raven. It's always going to be awesome. His stuff's absolutely amazing. So yeah, it's that plus all those amazing prints that he's got there. Like, dude, it's a really nice prize pack. That's some good times right there. So let's keep going, everybody. Let's get us a freaking winner. I almost asked Wendy for the next question, and she's like, not there. So Chuck, what's the next question? Well, that's question number 6. Oh no, it's not question 6. I did that one. Crap. Fastest coast to coast run. What is the most weight lost by a person in a lifetime? Guys, this is a stupidly high number. I'm just letting you know because they must have this is via the Guinness Book of World Records, and it must be like gained weight, lost weight, gained weight, lost weight. I don't know how. I tried to look it up and it was hard to find, but this was in the Guinness Book of World Records. They lost this amount of weight over their lifetime. 1,000, more than 1,000, more than 1,200. I told stupid number. Definitely less than 10,000. So between 1,000 and 10,000. There you go. Let's do that, or you could be going forever. And it is. Let's even say it. It's to the nearest like hundreds or thousands, whichever. 4,200 pounds. Mojo, you're pretty damn close. If we don't have an answer soon, okay, I did get a correct answer, like dead on correct answer. And it's an even number, so it's pretty easy. But yeah, Stevie B is gonna get those 3 points, and then anyone who has that same answer will also 1, 2, 3, and Stevie B and Steve Vendetta gets the 2 points. Nice job, Vendetta. And then 4,900 Mojo. So yeah, you were so close, buddy. Rayla gets a point. Mojo gets a point. Lyle. I'm sure Lyle answered. Did he? No? Lyle answer. Oh no, you did. He did. Okay, cool. 2875. Good answer, actually. Yeah, so close. 5,000 pounds. I don't even know how you'd be able to record that or prove it or anything. Most I ever lost in one go was 75 pounds, which I was very proud of. Now I'm trying to lose a lot more, and I'm hoping I can do it. Okay, this is a sad question, but with mental health being such an issue, and hopefully this is something that my dear sweet beautiful body, why are you doing this to me, right? This is kind of a sad thing, but hopefully it gets us all thinking about, where our minds need to be right now and whatnot. So sorry if I bring the party down a little bit, but I'm gonna bring it back. Mojo's trying to gain weight. Mojo, I would give you my fat. You can absolutely have as much as you need. It's all for you, homie. So pre-pandemic, so 2019, youth depression rates rose by how many percent from 2019 to 2021? So how many percent in America did youth depression rates increase by? And it's, again, this is just like a reminder, mental health and all that kind of stuff, and keeping it serious, like trying to, just something to keep in mind. 42, oh my gosh, guys. 88, no, guys, those are huge numbers. No, nothing that big. 30%, no, way below all of that. I mean, guys, even 1%, when you think about it, in the size of America, it's a lot of people. So, no, yeah, way below those numbers, below 30. Steve, definitely not 100. Steve Vendetta, very close. We don't get a closer answer soon. Actually, Rayla got closer and earlier. 10% is really close. Rayla's just knocking out the numbers now. Rayla, I'm gonna give you because you were so close. You were within 2%. So Rayla, I'm gonna give you the 3 points. And Steve Vendetta, because you were one off. So Steve Vendetta, I will give you the 2 points. It's 12%. Oh, Mojo got it. 122. I thought Mojo got it. That's hilarious. So yeah, we're gonna give Rayla the 3 points. 1, 2, 3. Vendetta's gonna get the 2. Well, yeah, he was 990 pounds. Then with the help of Richard Simmons, literally, and surgery got down to 200. Then after 7 years, went up to 1100. Wow, Mike! Oh my gosh! Yeah, see, isn't this stuff just insane? Oh yeah, it's nuts, man. And then Stevie B gets 1, and Mojo gets 1, and Lyle gets 1. Dude, this is close, guys. I tried to type 12 and double typed. Oh, Mojo, you would have been the only one to actually get the right answer. Oh, I'm sorry, homie. Yeah, 12%. Very sad. But we're gonna move on to some happier stuff and some comic stuff. Because my man Raven is an amazing. He's an amazing black man, an amazing black comic creator. So for that, DC was very behind in their representation. Who was the first black member of the JLA? Not an obvious one. So if you're gonna come at me with Cyber, you're wrong. Or Cyborg, that's the name. Yeah, Cyber's a Wolverine villain. Yeah, not Cyborg. There was someone before him. Female, not Static Shock, not Black Vulcan. Not Hawkman, because I don't think he was black. It was a woman, and her name is another name. Jon Stewart was actually the first black character in DC, so nicely done. But no, female black character, and her name is another word for a seductress. Not voodoo. Oh, okay. Steve. Oh, there we go. So now we got it. Stevie B and then Rayla close behind. That's right, guys. Dixon was the first one. Dixon. So Stevie B gets 1, 2, 3. Right behind Temptress. That's Steve Vendetta. That's a good answer, actually. Rayla gets the 2 points. 1, 2. And then Vendetta, Mojo, Lyle, Dixon. Guys, it's still really close. Holy crap. And, okay, time. Got to go quick on this one then. What song is widely considered the perfect song for CPR chest compressions? And I actually, when I learned chest compressions, this was the song they use it to. It's a 1970s disco song, if that helps. And actually, the name of it is something you want to do when given CPR, chest compressions. Yeah. So what song is that? Oh yeah, okay, right away, guys, right away. Stevie B got it, and then right behind Mojo. That's right, gang. It is Staying Alive. Dude, well done, everybody. Stevie B, 1, 2, 3. Mojo, 1, 2. Vendetta, we're gonna give 1. Rayla. So 1, 2, 3. My gosh, guys. Literally, first and second were 1 point behind. Yes, Mojo, your typo absolutely counted. Absolutely. I'm not going to get you for a typo like that. 122 is different. But Staying Alive? Yeah, you got it. You're good, homie. Yeah, so, guys, great game. The winner tonight of that crazy, can I get an next point for the artist's name? I mean, Mojo, I can, and that makes you tied for second place. Literally. The first place won by 1 point, and then second was another, and then third was another behind. Make sure everyone to register for your prizes. If that doesn't end up working at some point, you can always contact me or Wendy. Tonight's winner is Stevie B. Congratulations, buddy. Stevie B. That is freaking awesome. You win today's prize. So proud of you guys. So excited. We got another great show next week, but I got to go because somebody else wants to do something. 360 Comics is after that. And then I think that's it because I believe Henri's in New York. Have a great one, everybody. My name is Chuck, and I can't say the F word. See you later.
Why was Princess Zelda sad after watching a bunch of YouTube videos? She couldn't find the link in the description. We'll stop if you subscribe to our YouTube channel. It's super easy. Click subscribe and click the bell when you do. And thanks for supporting the E.